So the way we'll move forward is we'll go into a meditation together. And the way the meditation unfolds is we'll start to ease into the meditation, and I'm just going to talk from my heart about what I'm seeing as we go into the meditative experience. And then that'll take us on a journey, and we'll see how the meditation itself unfolds. It's not prescripted in any way. It's a very innate, in-the-moment kind of a process. And so I'm never shown what's going to happen. I kind of have to be willing to not know. And but we'll go through the meditation, and then we'll feel the presence of the star mothers, and they'll come forward in some way as we go through the meditation. So we'll see how that feels. So just allow yourself now to just close your eyes, go inside. Just allow your body to relax. And we've been talking and sharing, and our minds have been very active. So again, just let your mind relax. And this is a time now to go inside and to experience. And just feel your consciousness move in through your mind into the middle of your forehead. And just feel a really strong bridge of energy that connects the space between your head and your heart. And you can imagine there's a column of energy between these two centers. And I can see the energy between the head and the heart is being activated, creating a bridge of energy and consciousness between your mind and your heart. And as we go into the meditation, you can feel the blend of these two aspects of our being. And from the column of light that's created between these two centers, there's a gentle pulsation that begins to take place in this tube of light. And as it pulses, it's sending out an ever-expanding field of energy. And it grows, and it extends through your physical body, and then I see a shaft of light that extends from the top of your head all the way up into the space above your physical body, beyond your vision. And a shaft of light that extends from your heart down through your physical body and into the earth. And as these columns of light form, new energy and new information is sent into the channel of light within your body. And it continues to pulse. And each pulse builds on the energy of the last pulse as it expands to create a sphere of energy around your entire physical body. And the energy field around your body begins to transform in shape. And the field of energy is encased by the energy of a structure that looks like a large living fetus. And through the center of your body, the belly button, the umbilicus, there's a channel of light that emerges, and I can see the channel of light extending all the way back to the center of the galaxy. And as we sit here in our adult physical bodies, we are encased by the energy of the cosmic child. And down through the cord of light, the umbilicus, light begins to flow. And it too is pulsing, like it's being driven by a heartbeat. And the energy pulses down, and it begins to fill the shell of light around your body. And it is as if your body is being attuned to the template of the energy of the cosmic child. And as the light pulses from inside your physical body, it begins to send out energy and vibration of different colors. And it creates as if there is a rainbow encasing your body. There's colors of every spectrum: orange, yellow, red, blue, violet, green. And it creates a radiant field around you, where every vibration of light from the spectrum of white light is around you at this time. And this energy is being nourished through the connection that you hold through the center of the galaxy and the connection of your energy with this space. And as we sit here, the collective of beings, receiving this energy and attunement, energetically within the space, a ring of light beings begins to form around the room. And as we look carefully at these beings, we can see they represent the mothers. And the ring that is the closest to us is the Pleiadean mothers. And behind them is another ring of beings, with their hands on the shoulders of the Pleiadean mothers. And behind them is another ring of beings, with their hands on the shoulders of the mothers before them. And as we look through the array of mothers, we can see a ring that is infinite. It's like there are layers of beings that extend beyond our imagination or our capacity to see. For the heritage is long, and the array of beings that have been part of the evolution of this civilization is vast. And as these beautiful women look upon us in this space, you turn and look at one of the women. And just imagine in your mind's eye that you are looking directly into the eyes of this mother. And from her eyes, you begin to feel a current of energy. It's as if there's an energy that is being transmitted directly from her eyes into your soul. And you can feel the love, the compassion, the wisdom, the nurturance, the trust, the empowerment, the beauty, that shines upon you and into you at this moment in time. And as this array of mothers stands around the group, in a quantum space, they begin to sing. And there is a chorus of melodies that is channeled beyond your physical hearing, but not beyond your quantum perception. And as they sing, they create a wave of energy that begins to spiral above the group. And there is a wave of energy that spins clockwise to the left, and another ray of energy that spins counterclockwise to the right. And as the energy circles, it weaves together in an array that is like a large DNA helix. And this powerful field of light is created by these sounds. And collectively, as we attune to this meditation, we find ourselves sitting inside this DNA matrix. And we can understand as we witness this energy that it is the energy that has been transferred from civilization to civilization to civilization, carrying the seeds of divine communication and connectivity from one race of beings to the next. And we can see it as if it is a master template, a pattern of light which can express through a myriad of forms in different ways. And yet there is a communion of every aspect with the original pattern and template. And through this template, the soul's information is conveyed from mother to child, from star mother to child. And within this structure is a communication that can allow, within form, the activation of a remembrance. And it is a remembrance of energy that you will bring into the form of your body. For as we sit together in this space of sacred communion, we come to say to you, precious, precious children. It is with awe and love we join you. Each one of you is a child of the universe. And as you see yourself here in human form, it is so easy to forget your true nature. For you see yourself by design as a human being. But we tell you from our heart to yours, you are children of the stars. You carry within you a DNA through which the divinity you carry is revealed. And it is time for you to allow the light with which you communicate through your quantum DNA to come alive. This is a time of transformation. And you can see our teachings in the words of everything that has been delivered. For you see, this is not the first time we have taught you. You journey back through time, and you will remember our days with you on the planet. For we too were here in form with you. And in those days we instructed. We taught you many, many things. And as you go through this awakening, you are beginning to remember your lessons. They are emblazoned in your heart. And as the quantum axis of your DNA expands day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, you are beginning to remember more and more of the truest nature of your essential self, and we choose our words wisely. For you see, you carry the spark of divinity in your heart. And we say to you, knowing this, fear not. Be not afraid. So much is changing around you. So much is happening to move the world forward into a new kind of conscious civilization. And this is not an easy trajectory. We know the challenges you face. However, we also know of your abilities. And so we're here to say to you, you are not alone. You could not be alone if you tried, and we know you do. We have been with you every step of the way since the beginning of time, and we will stay with you until the end of time. We are as close as your next breath, and we are here to support you. You see, we are not here to disempower you. We are here to remind you of the power you carry inside yourself. The words are sometimes overused and can lose meaning. When we say to you, you are divine children. But do not let the repetition of that phrase or energy dissuade you from understanding the power that this conveys in your heart. You carry a light within you, and this light knows how to shine. And as it shines, it illuminates. And as it illuminates, it reveals. And if we say nothing else to you, we would say it is a time of revelation. As you look at the matrix of energies around you, you see everything is changing. And it is hard to see that it is changing for the good. And for this reason, you need to know how profoundly you are supported and loved in this journey. You are not alone. You could not be alone, we say again. At times it may seem as if the world around you is falling to pieces. And in some ways this is true. But understand, dear ones, it is only happening to mirror the majesty of the awakening soul. It is time for this earth to move into a new frequency. And in that place, in that field of consciousness, things will change. For there are things that are part of the old matrix that could not be sustained at this augmented vibration. And it is this vibration that calls upon your heart. It is as if it is a magnet drawing you ever closer to the source of the light inside you. And as you are raised up, the world is raised. There is no single Savior. There is a collective of human beings who are attuned with the awakening time. And so, if there is a Messiah among you, it is all of you. For each and every one of you carries the spark of the divine. And it is this divine child that is awakening within you. And so you are being nourished like a cosmic child. And we bring you back to the beginning of our meditation this evening. And you can see that there is a template and pattern of light that has merged with you to nurture you, to empower you, to guide you, to counsel you through this time. In a galactic sense, the time frames are long. And as a cosmic child, you can imagine gestation. It is not a process that happens overnight. It is a process that happens in a timely way. But you have known the seeds of this information for a long time. And so we pulse through the DNA a wind of energy to accelerate your development and to empower you to take on the mantle of change that is upon the earth. And as this energy weaves through the matrix of the DNA and pulses into your body and into your energy field, we say to you, we have loved you from the beginning. We will love you always. We see your future, and it is bright. Feel the love we hold for you. Allow it to penetrate your body like a cascade of energy that flows down the body as your body absorbs the energy available to you in this transmission. For you see beyond this, the words carry little meaning. For you can feel in your heart and in your mind
this divine embrace. We rejoice and stand in awe of your courage, your tenacity, and your power and willingness to love through all the trials and tribulations of an awakening time. You are not alone. You could not be alone. We are always in your heart. And as the consciousness of the mothers gently begins to pull back, there's a beautiful wave of energy that pulses upon the group. And all of the mothers dissolve into a field of energy. Around us, and begins to rescind or dissolve. And they whisper in my ear, feel the silence, feel the peace, feel the love. Know so profoundly this feeling that you can return to it anytime you choose. It's an anchor of consciousness, and always there when you let go of anything that would disturb your precious nature. And so it is. And now gently breathe yourself into your body.